In the first century, any Jewish man who desired to become a disciple would leave behind everything to follow in the footsteps of a rabbi. Early church writings tell us that the goal of a disciple was to cover himself in the dust of the rabbi's feet, to follow his rabbi so closely that the very dust that came up from the rabbi's sandals would settle on his own clothing. As he followed, he would become like the rabbi, his master. The goal of the Christian today is no different. We want to follow Jesus, walk in his footsteps, and become like him. We want to be completely covered in the dust of his footsteps. Sadly, in the church today, many have lost the art of following closely. The contemporary church is distracted. We are caught in a deep undercurrent of consumerist Christianity and have learned to follow the world's pursuit of money, status, fame, possessions, and busyness. The world is consuming our attention. The world is consuming our lives. The world has trained us to think like the consumer. But now Jesus is calling us to think like the disciple. And how do we do this? Just as the athlete or artist practices their craft over and over and over again, performing the same action day after day, moment after moment, we too are invited to learn and practice the craft of discipleship. Though this is monotonous and routine, as we engage with the disciplines of Scripture, prayer, and worship, we are trained to live a full and flourishing life as followers. After years of consistent practice and devotion, the trainee masters the art of improvisation. Far from simple spontaneity, the master athlete or musician is able to respond and flow effortlessly to whatever challenges or opportunities they are presented with. They have an answer to every problem. They see the path forward through every obstacle. They seize every moment and express creative brilliance. They exude excellence. As disciples, after we have spent day after day after day at the feet of Jesus, we will begin to look more like him. It's time to walk closely.